Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle today on the Karelia map, and it's Fury from one of our clan, and he's in the Fury. So it's Fury with the Fury. Let's see how he plays the tank, and where he goes on the map to see how it works. Now, as you know, the Fury is Sherman M4A3E8, otherwise known as the Easy 8. It's based on, well, it's as close to the tank in the movie. It's also got the name on the gun barrel, so a quick look at that. So it's got a nice skin, obviously, to go with it, but yeah, emulates as close as you can with the Fury tank. It's actually licensed by Sony, so that's why it doesn't go on sale very often. Sony have to agree to putting it on sale, which is a pain, but it's probably more for collectors of Sherman tanks. There's quite a few Sherman tanks in the game, as you've probably seen, but I guess the best way to describe this tank is it's a pseudo-medium. So it hasn't got the armour that heavy tanks have got, but it's almost as slow as a heavy tank. The gun is reasonably punchy. This is the 76mm gun, if I'm not wrong. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 76mm. So you get an average damage 115, and standard pen is 128, and the premium round is APCR, but it's still fairly low shell velocity, 990, and brings pen up to 177. So most comfortable in tier 6 games, and this is tier 6 T5, so it's top tier. But as you can see, it doesn't really face the heavy tanks in that line, and probably more going to try and reinforce the other flank. But why is it coming back to base? Probably to make sure it doesn't get spotted by any light tanks in the field. You can see there's quite a few tanks who are pushing up on the middle of the map, but probably to go and take the hill. So I haven't been spotted for a little while, but you can probably imagine that that's what the purpose of them is. So coming up here to the other flank, trying to create some havoc on this side. Just to get back to the Fury tank, it doesn't come with any crew, so it doesn't emulate the characters in the tank, and that's probably more because, again, you'd have to license them as well, pay them royalties for using their likenesses, etc. There you go. Got spotted on the way there, so Artie trying to have a crack at him, and that's a leaf blower, so it's going to have a fairly rapid rate of fire. So he's unspotted now, and I guess this is one of the things you need to practice about this tank is, yeah, if you're going to get the most out of it, is to try and basically keep targets at the edge of your view range, so that you can shoot without getting too much damage in back, as the armour really isn't all that reliable. So the Easy 8 in the game, the standard Tech Tree one, it's got basically the same armour layout, and it's generally it's the A3E8 that has the heavy armour in terms of the different Shermans. So yeah, not a reliable armour beast, but you've got a reasonable rate of fire. You can see he's punched 2 shots through that IKV 103. It's the problem with these sort of low alpha rounds is that yeah, it takes a lot of shots to garner a lot of damage. But okay, here we go. He's found that heavy tank number 6 that he saw earlier, and he's pumping rounds into him. And there you go. Luckily, he bounced the round from the IKV. Trying to finish off that heavy tank. Looks like he's going to get away from this side, so he needs to focus this IKV, and he takes him out, and now he's got the heavy tank number 6, who was distracted. As a tiger, he's got also a fairly punchy gun. And this leaf blower putting hits into him, so yeah, takes a hit from the heavy tank, but one more shot, and he's got him. Yep. And that takes him out, so that one, there's the leaf blower again. So he needs to get unspotted so that he doesn't get the attention of the Artie. But he's now up to 1600 damage, and there you go. good anticipation from that Artie player. So deciding that you can't do much about that. No, he's found the ELC. He's spotted now, so he needs to get in a bit of cover, but the ELC's not paying attention to him and is sort of running away. Can he land another shot? Yes, he does, and he gets the kill. That's important. Oh, and here comes the leaf blower again. I've still got another light tank in the game, which is the Leopard. Not been seen. Now, just interesting looking at the minimap, there is another Fury tank in the game. So, interesting to see if they tackle each other. I mean, you see Fury's been reduced to a bit below half health. He's trying to rally this T150 and bring him back to the defensive area a bit further, because he'll be the only tank on that side, and you don't want him overrun.
I need your help.
Is he going all the way back? Yes, he is. Now, there's still plenty of time in the game. Still 9 minutes to go. This team is down by only about 900 hit points, so not too bad. Now 2 tanks down, and that's something that needs to be addressed. Here we go, there's the Leopard. Oh, he's one-shottable. Can they get him? I think he's going to get the kill there. But Fury's found another target there. VK31OP. And just feathering some nice shots down there, but now he's behind hard cover. But yeah, luckily the Leo's been taken out, so they don't have any light tank anymore. But neither does Fury's team, so that's even in that respect. So Fury is deciding that being defensive is what's required at this point, and he's managed to drag the T150 back from on the north side. So that's a good move. And there we go, there are a few more tanks down there in the field. Oh, there's a Churchill on its side. 4-player, a bit unfortunate. He's obviously slid off the rock and not been able to be righted, if at all, anyone attempted. So everyone just pumping shots into him. So a bit of a pinata there, but that's just unfortunate and can't do much about that. But that's evened up the game almost identically now. But it's still a fair way to go. Right, luckily there's only one heavy tank left on the enemy side, that's the 3001P. The rest of them are all medium tanks. The question is, where are they? None of them have been spotted for a little while. Now, having a KV-1 and a KV-2 defending your flank there is not fantastic, because their view range is pretty minimal.
I need your help.
Fury trying to get the Type T-34 to come and help. There's another medium tank, and a fairly rapid one. Love the Type T-34. It's a great little tank, but also doesn't have huge view range, but you can obviously improve that with various ways. And Fury just trying to use his view range to augment the KV-1 and KV-2, and just peeking out very carefully. Didn't get spotted though, so that's one thing. Everyone's got sixth sense these days. If your sixth sense doesn't go off, then you can be pretty confident that no one was there. And there's the Type T-34 going back to base. Fury, annoyed, shoots off a round at him, but of course with no team damage in the game, that's not going to have any effect. So coming around to the side to see if we can flush out that 3001P, that would be the desire at this point. And the P stands for prototype, if you're not aware. That's one of the early prototypes for the heavy tank line, being the Tiger. But if he's there, he was in definitely in spotting range, so he doesn't want to venture too far. Oh, there he goes, he's been spotted. So Fury is pulling back to use the bushes. And he puts a shot in and draws back, and he did get spotted there, of course, because of the distance, but just needs that 3001P to be distracted. Luckily he took that shot on his tracks. Oh, and there's the Artie coming in again. So the Artie looks like he's relocated. Now the leaf blower doesn't have a huge view range, so he's probably up around that sort of E3 area. And we've got a VK3002M going down that side, so if he's around there, he's going to get spotted fairly quickly. So maybe he's actually closer and he's more in the middle of the map. So Fury's deciding that he can determine all the tanks that are on this side. And you can also see the hit points these days, so if you look on your mini-map, you can use your Alt keys to show the health of the tanks. You can also see them on the team list here. This is through a mod, which just shows different bars showing the health of the tank, so you can decide that, yeah, you've got some weaker tanks here you can get rid of. So Fury coming up top of the hill now. And okay, we've got some tanks going across now. Unfortunately that missed, so it just pulls back. But you can put some shots in, hopefully without taking any other damage. Which does take a hit, but one more shot and that tank is gone. Can he do it without getting hit himself? Doesn't need to, gets taken out. Oh, and the leaf blower gets taken out too though, so there's a good result there. So now M4A3E8 right in the distance there. One shot in, now he's behind hard cover. He's going to come out again. Yes, looks like he is, yes. And he gets the kill. So 5 kills there to Fury. Now there's only 2 tanks left in the game. He could get a top gun out of this. Oh, and there's one of them, it's a Valiant. Now I don't know if that's... He's not got a lot of hit points left, and is he going to escape from the thing? No, he's not. The Valiant gets the kill. So that's a bit unfortunate. That takes Fury out of the game, but he's managed to accumulate over 3k of damage, so this game is definitely going to be a win. The T150 hopefully will take out the Valiant. And that again just shows the armour of the Fury. He's not going to stand up to a lot, and Valiant's a tier 5 medium tank, so not a great result there. Oh, and that T150 needs a target. And Valiant has become unspotted.
We've got the rangefinder working, but it's marginal.
Alright, there's a few minutes left, so we might cut to the end of the game. This is going to be a win, so let's go and have a look at the detailed results. Okay, 3.4k of damage and 5 kills and another 910 of assisted damage there, so 4.3k of combined. Give you a great score. Let's end in the high caliber award for the most damage in the game and the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. So let's have a look at the team score. Alright, 1642 base, excellent performance there. Significantly above what you'd expect for an Ace Tanker. The next best performing tank was a 3002M, and not really outstanding EXP or damage, so he's pretty much soaked up a lot of damage from the enemy. And on the enemy side, the Valiant actually was the top performer, so excellent performance there. Although he didn't get a lot of damage, but he got a few kills and got quite a bit more XP than the others there, so well done that player, and certainly getting the most out of his Valiant too. It's not a fantastic tank. Alright, 42 shots fired. Now you probably saw the reload time on the gun is about 2.7 seconds, so it's actually, you know, keeping pace with your aim time. But 33 shots hit and every shot penned. Now he did use a mix of ammunition, but a fair bit of premium, and that partly to get the shell velocity, of course. It's not just about getting the penetration, although that helps, but he was in a tier 5, tier 6 game, so pen wasn't always the issue, but something you do need from time to time is the shell velocity, particularly at long range. So did have some personal reserves running and some battle payments. It is a premium tank, so you can see the repair cost of the vehicle really quite low, but you're paying full whack for the ammunition, and he was using premium consumables there. So in the end, he only made 3k of profit, but the profit nonetheless. All right, so the great game from Fury in the Fury. Hope you liked it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.